Hey guys, so we were just here. We got Steve, okay, and he actually upgraded that this Chaos War Shrine, you know, with Ben giving him some level 7 pointers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The use of primary colors was something that I don't know, like deep Prussian blue. It's a thing. Really kind of like throws.
And for people new to the program, deep Prussian is kind of like a navy blue.
Yeah, it's super dark.
A shade darker.
Right.
Really dark blue. It's a good color. You need that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. Ben shows.
Here, show what you're working on now.
Well, just put the tail.
I'm just going to close up on that.
Yeah, this is some pinup art on the side of Valkyries. And
there you go. Wicked Witch.
Mm-hmm. Got planets some specific ideas. I want to make her look a little more dark Eldarish. The skin's not done.
And by the way, I'm eating Drew's chocolate bar.
Drew watches the studio update. He's like, "What is he doing? Hey, my chocolate." That's what he gets for not being here today.
This is why I would be the worst criminal ever. I'd be like, "Hey, we need to get this on YouTube."
No, I didn't. I totally didn't eat your chocolate.
Sean, you didn't post that, did you? Oh yeah. So we were just talking about how long people have been here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mason. My mouth's full of chocolate.
I've been here for about going on 3 years.
So.
And Ben was here about a month before I got here, I think. So he's going on 3. And then Mike, you said, has been here for like 7.
Mike Dunn since 08. 7 years.
Yeah. Whew. Long time, man.
So what's funny, here's an inside story. Back in 08, I had this huge premonition that I was going to die. I feel comfortable talking about it now. It seems so silly.
Right.
But like I was like, yep, this is it. I don't know why, but this is it for me.
So did you just have like a dream and you woke up and you're like, I'm going to die tomorrow?
Just this feeling. This overall feeling.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, I guess that's
so. And Tammy did not like the talk. She's pregnant with our 4th child, right? So
Yeah.
would you stop? You're not going to die, Sean.
Like, no.
So I remember I called in Mike and Sarah, and I'm like, you know what? I think the jig is up for me. So you guys are going to have to carry on when I'm gone. And they were sweet, actually. Has anybody else had that sense, you know? So, like, you're not necessarily, like, super sad or anything.
I get the compulsion sometimes when I'm driving. It's just like, man, I could just drive right off this bridge or, you know, something like that. I'm just like,
right.
I could. If I felt like it, I could. I just get those thoughts that creep in your head. It's like, I'm not going to, but I just know. You're just doing this in your
like, literally, you could pull the wheel.
Yeah, that's why I don't like bridges. That thought always just comes into my head every time I'm standing there. Something, like, really tall. It's like... Yeah, it'd just be pretty easy.
This took a turn for the dark, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, you guys gotta see me eat chocolate.
See the comments and be like, yeah, just drive out the bridge next time. Do the world a favor.
I had a thought. But Mason, you talk about something while I finish my chocolate.
Well, here's a question. Is this a current model? It's a Cypher model. I don't think he's in metal anymore. They have a fine cast version now, don't they? I could have sworn, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Not that it's a bad model. I like his backpack, and I like his backpack, and his pistols are okay. But I just feel like, as much as I dislike fine cast, it is a lot easier to work with than metal is personally. But yeah, some people prefer metal, like having
metal's
metal
a bear.
fig. People like having the metal fig in their hand.
At first, I was like that. Yeah. When they were like, oh, because it didn't used to be that. There didn't used to be hardly any plastics.
Right. That's just, I can't, doing all the conversions and stuff that I do, I much prefer.
Metal is terrible.
Here's the list of how it goes. Plastics, number 1. Everything in plastic, please. Fine cast, I would actually say is number 2. Or resin, or, you know, that kind of thing.
No, stop. Fine cast and resin are different.
Yeah. Resin then fine cast, I guess. They're kind of close to each other. They've kind of gotten a better procedure now, so they don't have so many bubbles and stuff in their things anymore. But they're stepping away from all of their fine cast stuff anyways. I don't think they're making any more fine casts, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think that's what I've heard, though. And then the last would probably be the metal. Or no. Metal and then the hybrid plastic stuff. So like that stuff that's like not quite plastic but not quite resin. Privateer Press does some of it. I love their figs, but some of those plastics are just so hard to work with because you have to like cut them down like physically, and you have to get something heavy duty to like.
Wait, whose plastics?
That's Privateer Presses.
Oh, those, yeah.
I think you know.
Do they take plastic glue?
That's the hardest thing to do conversions on. They don't take plastic glue really.
Okay.
Because it's a weird in between of everything.
Right. It's rastic.
Pick your poison. Just go one way or the other. Either go metal or go full plastic. Just this hybrid stuff. It just drives me crazy.
Oh yeah, the Warpwolf's like the Warpwolf.
That's one of the
Oh, they have metal and plastic. They'll get there. They'll get there. Privateer Press is good. They're coming.
I do like
They do have
the
some
company.
models though that are just soul destroying to put together.
Yeah.
Like Silena Raphael and the Nis Hunters. Like ugh.
If that was plastic,
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
that'd be
Worst
amazing.
band name ever. Okay, now you on me. Okay, so here's my thought for the day, guys. Because I was thinking, so like if somebody, so can somebody make you feel a certain way?
Okay.
Is it possible for another human to make you feel happy? Do you ever say that? You know,
Yeah, I would say yes.
make you feel whatever. Okay, and then make you feel sad. So if someone can make you feel happy, it means they can also make you feel sad.
True.
And I was like, you know, other people's opinions can be like an IV. Because with an IV, they stick it in your arm,
Yeah.
and then there's a tube, but then there's this bag up there where whatever the nurse puts in goes right into your bloodstream. They could put in, you know, cocaine, cyanide, grape jelly, you know,
Sprinkles.
or something useful maybe. But the point is,
Yeah.
you have that in there. So it occurred to me, I'm like, all right, so if someone says, hey, Sean, you're awesome, you're amazing, you know, like this. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because I have an ego on me, like you would not believe. It's so bad.
Yep.
So egotistical. So anyway, hey, the first step is admitting it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm kind of stuck on that.
Oh, I'm very self-aware.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably the most self-aware person you know.
Self-aware, okay. Yeah, you're like a Buddha,
Yeah.
Mason.
Yeah. Belly and all.
Yeah. You've got it down, buddy.
Yeah.
Got it down. Yeah. Mason's awesome.
I totally distracted
Anyway,
him.
see, I just gave you a compliment.
See?
So if you
Yeah.
accept that and you're like, hey, thanks,
Yeah.
but what happens if they change their opinion? Actually, Sean, you're terrible. You're the most awful person. You're a piece of human garbage.
But you got to let that stuff
And
just
then I,
slide off
like,
your back.
Right. So you got to take the IV out altogether.
Yeah.
And all of them. And, you know, and so I guess you get to a point where it doesn't really matter so much what people think, but it's fun. Tammy, if she's complimented, sometimes she'll say, thanks for noticing. And I love that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I acknowledge that you acknowledged that I'm amazing somehow, you know, but I didn't necessarily need that. Of course, you want to accept a compliment gracefully, you know,
Yeah.
and not explain your freaking philosophy because someone said you had nice hair, you know.
So wait, you mean my hair's not nice all the time?
Yeah. Right. So, all right, well, that's my thought of the day. And,
All right.
Thanks.
Are you going to end the video? No, you can't end
No,
the
this
video
is it.
on that.
That was it.
All right. All
I had a
right.
thought for the day. Can't end on
Just random ramble there for
Yeah,
the end.
random ramble.
All right.